Hi, I'm Ali, and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master Natural Beauty Over 40. So, in today's video, I thought I would share with you how to use your Gua Sha tool to really help with those smile lines, marionette lines, and also the jowl area on the lower part of the face. We're going to be doing some lovely lymphatic drainage and massage using this tool. Now, first things first, you want to start off with clean skin. You also want to make sure that your tool is nice and clean. So it's been previously washed in some light soapy water and then finished off with a cool rinse. Now, as I said before, this is a jade Gua Sha tool. Sorry, the light is a bit bright today. And I also have one here, which is a rose quartz. And as you can see, they come in various different materials and sizes. So today we're going to use the jade one. So with face clean, we then want to apply a little bit of facial oil. I like to do this for a bit of slip and glide, particularly having older skin. You don't want to be dragging or pulling. Now I have a rosehip oil here. If you have a favourite face cream, that's fine too. It's not necessary to use facial oil, but I do find it helps. And again, whatever you do apply to your skin is going to penetrate in even better and deeper. So I always feel like it's almost like double bubbling in a way. So just applying lower part of the face, under the jawline, just down by the side of the ears, down to the collarbone. So with our tool here, we're going to use this part here, almost the top of love heart shape. And let's just start from the chin area and just very gently massage it in a round circular motion. And then just move along until we get to the jawline, and this is where those lines tend to finish. And then slowly working up past the mouth on those lines, just very gently massaging. And then by the side of the mouth here, where the corner of the mouth is here, we have a really great acupressure point. So if you like to massage that in a bit more, that's great. And then maybe a circular motion the other way. And then just working upwards. And then when it comes to the top parts here, where the nose is, just here, we have a real big indentation. And this is where we hold a lot of tension. So if you just take the end parts here and just really massage it, start nice and light. And then going a little bit deeper, just a little massage one way and then the other. And this is where those nasal labial folds, smile lines and marionette lines tend to sort of start. So if you can really release any tension here, that will really help. And then let's work on the other side. So again, from the jawline, just massaging, nice round circular motion. And if you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to really help with blood flow and circulation to the neck and the head area. And one more time. Again, we're working in upwards motion. And then again, by the side of that mouth here, great acupressure point. And then towards the nose here. And then once we get to this area, using the end parts here, just give it a really good massage one way. Sorry, the light is very bright here today. And then the other. So now using this part of the tool here, placing our hand as an anchor, particularly if you have older skin, you don't want to be dragging and making your skin saggy. So placing hand as an anchor, taking this part here at the bottom and just slowly working in an upwards motion as far as you can to the cheekbone. And just slowly work along. Now I like to use my Gua Sha tool flat for more surface area. Obviously, depending, everyone's different. So if you want to use more of a scooping motion, scraping, that's fine too. But I like to use it flat and mindful. You want to give a wiggle as soon as you get to that end part, just to really help with the lymphatics. And then on the other side, again, taking this part here, hand as an anchor on the jawline, just very gently glide up as far as you can to under that cheekbone. Again, we want to be lifting everything up, not dragging anything down. So now we're going to take this part here, placing our hand onto our chin, fingers on the other side here of the chin, just gently glide along the jawline towards the ear, and then just wiggle the Gua Sha tool. And then taking the long parts, we can then scoop from the nose towards the jawline, all the way to the ear. And then on the other side, using the smaller parts so we can fit it in where the chin is, fingers as an anchor, and just gliding along, jawline towards the ear. Making sure the rest of the face is nice and relaxed. And then taking the long part so it fits nicely between the nose and the jawline, and just gliding. And because we've applied some facial oil, you end up with a really nice glide here. And then we're going to take the parts, but again on the end here, and we're just lifting upwards along those potential marionette and smile lines. And on the other side. And then again, taking this part of the tool, we're now scooping in an upwards motion and then across towards the ear. From the jawline towards that nostril. Again, this is a nice, light, delicate touch. What we're also doing is we're moving lymph and toxins and waste within the lymph. And the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so you'll also find you end up with glowing skin as well. So just nice and gentle. And then on the other side, from the jawline, lifting up and then just turning slightly under the cheekbone towards the ears. And if you want to spend a bit more time on a certain facial exercise here, feel free to pause the video if you feel like you want to spend a bit more time on a certain area. So once we've done that, we're then going to take the top part again of the tool, and I'm calling it the top, that could actually be the top if you like, but I'm going to say the top part, the love heart shape, and just gently glide down the front of the ear where we have plenty of lymph nodes and behind the ear. And then we're going to take this part again, which cups really nicely behind the ear, and just gently glide down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And then on the other side, the top part, front of the ear, and then behind the ear. And then cupping from this part here, under the ear towards the collarbone. I always want to swallow when I'm doing this. You literally feel things moving along. Now once we've done that, we've moved toxins and waste literally in an upwards and outwards motion from the jawline up along those smile lines, marionette lines, along the cheekbone towards the ears, and now we've moved it down the ears, the SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. So now you want to do a final lymphatic drainage release. So from the chin all the way down, I always like to finish this. It doesn't matter if I'm doing lymphatic drainage, facial massage, facial exercise, or indeed Gua Sha. You want to take your fingers just where the collarbone is, just above we have some indentations. And if you can just give those a few gentle presses, This will release all the toxins and waste into the body, ready for elimination. So what you want to do now is just take your tool, once you've finished, give it again a nice rinse in some light soapy water and then a final cool rinse. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll leave a video here. If you'd like to join me there, that would be great. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up and a share really helps with the algorithm and to push me out to other people. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Oh, and also comment down below, tell me where you're from and how you found this video here on how to use a Gua Sha tool. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.